guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new, very important Trent Alexander-Arnold huge contract update, because Fabrizio Romano, Lewis Steele and Dominic Kling and various other journalists reacted to the reports coming from Spain, from the Marca newspaper, that Trent Alexander-Arnold already told Liverpool that he is going to Real Madrid on a free transfer. Fabrizio Romano dropped a huge update yesterday evening, and this is what the transfer guru said. And by the way, if you enjoy these videos and if you are excited about Liverpool's game today against West Ham, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new around here, because I post daily updates around Liverpool FC and the Premier League as well. So Trent is not a topic for January transfer window is not Trent transfer window. Trent will finish the season at Liverpool for sure. Fabrizio Romano said his full focus is on Liverpool. Liverpool are doing fantastic, Trent is doing fantastic, so everything is under control for the summer. And Real Madrid want Trent. Real Madrid are working on a deal for Trent. They will push to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold, and they are there since March, not today, not yesterday, not 1 month ago, but March. He's a top target for Real Madrid. But what I can tell you at the moment is that nothing is agreed, nothing is done, nothing has been communicated. So Fabrizio Romano is saying Trent Alexander-Arnold hasn't told Liverpool that he wants to sign for Real Madrid, and he hasn't agreed to leave Liverpool yet. Also, he hasn't signed a new contract at Liverpool yet. So it's still 50-50 it looks like, whether Trent leaves or stays. How do you feel about this news? Let me know. So Liverpool are still in the mix. Liverpool are still talking to the player, waiting to see how this conversation will go on Liverpool's side and Real Madrid's side. And my opinion is one big drawbacks of Trent Alexander-Arnold staying silent on the contract negotiations and saying that this contract talks will not be played out in public is that Real Madrid can just publish article after article, rumor after rumor, piece by piece, and make no mistake, Marca is a mouthpiece for Real Madrid, that Trent Alexander-Arnold's contract situation. Real Madrid can just stir the pot and shape the story how they would like to be seen in Spain, because Trent Alexander staying silent is not helping the situation, I think, because Real Madrid can just twist the story however they want. Fabrizio Romano said, now we are about to enter into January, and from January Real Madrid are officially allowed to talk to the player and see what happens, with Trent being a top target, but nothing has been communicated yet. And I think the fact that Trent hasn't explicitly said that he wants to stay means that maybe he wants to hear Real Madrid's offer. Maybe he wants to see how Real Madrid's actually offer compares to Liverpool's contract offer. Fabrizio Romano is a very respected journalist in the football world, and I wanted to share his update. But we have another update about another reporter based in Liverpool. He said that as things stand, Trent Alexander-Arnold has not communicated to Liverpool that he has chosen to Real Madrid. The Liverpool Echo reported this, and Theo Squires wrote this in the Liverpool Echo newspaper. Consequently, from an outside view at least, Trent's future remains up in the air ahead of the January transfer window opening, and the first opportunity for a pre-contract agreement to be signed is there. For his part, Trent Alexander-Arnold has always insisted that he will not speak about his future in public out of respect for his boyhood club, but he has been clear that he wishes to see out the campaign with Liverpool. These contract talks are not a welcome distraction to the title race, because still a lot of things can go wrong. There is still a lot of football to be played, and I don't think it helps Arne Slot or the players that there are constant questions about the contracts of Salah, Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, because of course everybody wants to see what three of the best players in the world will do, whether they will stay at Liverpool or leave. And Theo Squires, this journalist, also pointed out a report from the Telegraph's Chris Bascombe in which it was stated that Trent is continuing talks with Liverpool over a potential new contract. That was his preference, and Liverpool chiefs are relaxed about the situation, which don't make any sense to me. Guys, I'm sorry for ranting here again. You guys are either love me ranting about this or hate listening to me keep going about this. But how can the FSG and the Liverpool Chiefs be relaxed about the situation when literally 3 days from now Salah, Van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold can talk to any club outside of England and sign a potential pre-contract agreement? I can understand why Liverpool may be relaxed about Van Dijk and Salah's contract situation, because it's clear as day that they are desperate to stay, they really want to stay, and hopefully it's just a matter of time when Liverpool agree a new contract with Van Dijk and Salah. It's getting closer and closer, so hopefully we will get an announcement very soon. The Trent Alexander situation feels different because of Trent being so silent and not saying publicly that he wants to stay. So it looks like this Trent contract saga could run for another few weeks yet, but I think in January we will find out the futures of these players. And Louis Steele and Dominic Thiem is reporting in the Daily Mail that Real Madrid are convinced that Trent Alexander-Arnold will join them for free at the end of the season, and they have already planned for his arrival ahead of the January transfer window, which means that maybe Trent has shown indications and signs to Real Madrid that he's willing to listen to their offer and he's, willing to move to Real Madrid. I mean, the fact that he's talking about winning the Ballon d'Or speaks volumes. It's like putting the Real Madrid charm offensive on public display when Trent said that in an interview that he would like to win the Ballon d'Or even more than winning the Champions League or the World Cup with England, which is an absolute crazy statement to me. It felt significant that Marca, the newspaper most closely associated with Real Madrid, ran a front page saying that Alexander-Arnold wants to sign for Madrid. And Louis Steele and Dominic Thiem also corroborated this, that Liverpool sources insist that no agreement has been reached, and it is understood that the player's only contacts over his future to this date have been with Liverpool. But Real Madrid thinks Trent Alexander-Arnold wants a new challenge under Carlo Ancelotti. It has been a highly pressurized situation for Liverpool, who are potentially going to lose an £80 million asset for absolutely nothing, which is devastating situation for Liverpool to be in. Of course, Liverpool will continue to try and extend Trent Alexander-Arnold's contract. We keep offering Trent improved offers. But my opinion, if Trent doesn't even accept like 300k weekly wages, then it's not about the money, because he's already on absolute life-changing money at Liverpool. His current contract is worth around £180,000 per week, which is already puts him in the top 0.01% of people in the UK and probably in the world as well. So if Trent Alexander-Arnold wants to stay at Liverpool and he wants to become one of the greatest players ever in the history of Liverpool, he would accept Liverpool's contract offer. But if he wants to absolutely destroy his legacy, if he wants to be hated coming back to Liverpool. And Jamie Carragher made a good point recently, saying that Trent Alexander-Arnold will come back to Liverpool after he retires as a footballer, wherever he ends his career, and then he will leave Liverpool for a long time. How will the Liverpool fans treat him after he retired? And that's down to his decision now, what he does with his career. Louis Steele saying that Trent Alexander-Arnold is certainly not given Real Madrid his word that he will go there, and he remains focused on this season with Liverpool of his heart. But all the noises from Spain is that the club are growing in belief. They can tempt Trent Alexander-Arnold to jump ship and go to Madrid if he decides to leave Liverpool. Jude Bellingham said recently, when Real Madrid come knocking, it shakes the whole house. But I think Jude Bellingham's situation was different because he was in Dortmund. He's not a Dortmund fan. He didn't grow up dreaming of playing and captaining Dortmund, and it was a much easier decision for Jude Bellingham to choose Real Madrid than it is for Liverpool. It's a tough decision, I understand. But I think if Trent Alexander-Arnold wants to win trophies and he wants to become one of the best right backs ever in the history of football, and he also wants to win the Ballon d'Or, he has a bigger chance of all these things at Liverpool than he is at Real Madrid. Of course, it's not an ideal situation that Salah and Van Dijk's contracts aren't sorted. This is why I always felt that Liverpool should have extended the contracts of Van Dijk and Salah before January the 1st, because right now Trent Alexander-Arnold can say, why should I stay at Liverpool when Salah and Van Dijk are leaving, it looks like. And yes, Liverpool are doing great in the Premier League and in the Champions League, but if the team falls apart, then I should leave as well. If Salah and Van Dijk already was signed up to new contracts, it will be a much harder decision for Trent Alexander-Arnold, because Liverpool's core is staying together, so Trent leaving wouldn't make even as much sense as it would make right now. And Oliver Holt in the Daily Mail as well writes that Trent Alexander-Arnold is already a Liverpool legend, one of the best, most creative players in the world, but it's a crying shame that English football and English football fans have never fully appreciated him. I mean, Gareth Southgate hasn't played Trent Alexander-Arnold as his main right back, first choice right back for England, and that shows just how clueless Gareth Southgate was as an England manager, and also many England fans criticized Trent Alexander-Arnold and his defending time and time again, and the media is responsible for that as well, because they always praised Kyle Walker and criticized Gary Neville in particular, criticized Trent Alexander-Arnold's defending. And look at Kyle Walker, look at how much of an absolute disgrace he has been and the shambles he has been this season. And Trent Alexander-Arnold is improving season by season consistently, and he's the best right back in the world. And Oliver Holt says that Real Madrid's claims in the Marca newspaper were met with denials that Trent Alexander-Arnold had told Liverpool any such thing, that he's signing for Real Madrid. But the story was an indication that Real Madrid's interest in Trent is real. Liverpool will have to fight fiercely to keep hold of Trent Alexander-Arnold. And he's probably the best passer in the English game. His crossing is on a par with the way David Beckham used to deliver balls from the wide. His vision, his reading of the game and of the movement of those around him is breathtaking. He's a constant in the top 5 ball-playing crowd pleasers in the Premier League. Players who see things others cannot. He's in that company with Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka, Odegaard, James Maddison. It is partly for that reason that I hope Alexander-Arnold signs a new contract at Liverpool, Oliver Holt says, and he also could stay at Liverpool for the rest of his career and assume the captaincy whenever Van Dijk leaves, and he could cement his status as one of the legends of the club. It is a privilege to watch him play in this country, and if he goes to La Liga, it will strengthen Spanish football and weaken the English game. He's a rare talent, and the Premier League would be poorer without him. But I do not agree with those who argue that if he goes to Madrid, he will disappear in the shadows of Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham. I don't agree with this idea that his talent will be hidden in Spain. Because, and this is not the fault of Liverpool, the truth is that Alexander-Arnold has never been fully appreciated in English football. He has been a victim of our all incurable football puritanism. It is an inescapable fact that English football fans talk far more about Trent Alexander-Arnold's supposed vulnerabilities as a defender than the reality. He's one of the best creative talents in the world. In English football, we do not forgive losing a man once in a while or occasionally being caught out of position because you have been committed to creating a goal for a teammate at the other end of the pitch. And Trent Alexander-Arnold alongside Cole Palmer and Jude Bellingham should be the heartbeat of every England team for the next 10 years. Yet the majority of England fans still remain bizarrely, against Trent Alexander-Arnold in some capacity. They don't rate him as highly as he should be rated. This is after Trent Alexander-Arnold has already won absolutely everything with Liverpool. At the age of 23, 24, he already was Premier League, Champions League winner, FA Cup, League Cup winner, Community Shield, European Super Cup, Club World Cup winner. And the Liverpool fans definitely appreciate him, but the wider English game does not. And Oliver Holt makes a great point here. Perhaps that is something to do with deep-seated deep-seated snobbery towards Liverpool, perhaps also why Mo Salah is consistently overlooked for awards, despite the astonishing numbers that he puts up at Liverpool. And he's already a Liverpool legend, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he should be. That status should be untouchable. Once again, I hope he stays at Liverpool, but the fear that lingers is that he will only get the recognitions his talents deserve if he moves away from a football culture that can't stop putting him in a defender's straitjacket. A move to Madrid would not diminish him. It would turn him into the superstar he should be here. Danny Carvajal has a serious knee injury. He will turn 33 in a couple of weeks, and Trent Alexander-Arnold would be the perfect replacement. The best thing is to appreciate the talent that we have in Trent Alexander-Arnold until his future is resolved. And Trent Alexander-Arnold right now is part of a Liverpool team who in recent weeks have looked like champions. They are playing like the best side in the Premier League, the most thrilling side to watch. And with Man City seemingly a spent force, Arsenal fearing the impact of the loss of Saka, and Chelsea appearing to be 1 year away from mounting a sustained title challenge, Trent Alexander-Arnold looks more and more likely to add a second Premier League winners' medal to his collection. If he stays at Liverpool beyond that, English football will be better for it. If he goes to Real Madrid, it may be worth reflecting that too many England fans did not appreciate his talent until it was too late. Could that factor into his decision that he has been so underappreciated in England that he maybe wants to go to Spain and get the recognition that he deserves in the whole footballing world, because Trent Alexander-Arnold has been disrespected by the wider English football fans and the media as well. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.